guys, welcome to my series on psychology and neuroscience facts. So, you know how people say Delulu is the Salulu? Though it might sound bogus, it's actually true. Science shows that you have to act like you're already the person you want to be before the brain believes it. And I'll explain the neuroscience behind why. So, the brain doesn't wait for things like confidence and discipline to appear first. It starts rewiring itself the moment you act as if you already have those traits. And this is called neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to form and strengthen connections through experience. So every time you behave in a new way, certain neurons in your brain fire together. And when that pattern repeats, those neurons start to wire together. And so this creates a new identity network in your brain. There was actually a Harvard study where people only imagined practicing piano showed similar changes in their motor cortex as people who physically practiced to a lesser extent. But still, the brain responded to mental action as if it were a real movement. Some research I've done online on what neurologists do, they notice that they see the same thing in stroke recovery. Patients who try to move their weak hand, even if it barely moves after a stroke, it can activate circuits that eventually restore them to some function. If somebody were to wait until movement feels easy or ready, the brain simply does not get the signals it needs to rebuild. And this applies outside of the hospital too. Let's say you want to be more confident when you're speaking. If you start standing taller and speaking clearly and making eye contact with your audience, even before you feel confident, then your brain will start firing in the same network as someone who is already confident. And over the time, it becomes natural for you. So the key takeaway is, don't wait to feel ready, but act like the person you want to become. Because the more you live it, the more your brain believes it, until it simply becomes who you are. So I guess law of assumption, I guess. Hope this helps. Bye, guys.